Dude, Taurus, this was awesome. What's up? Hey, so we had an issue with audio problems during Aries, right? Over on TikTok. It happened again just now, just like what happened on Pisces. There's some serious devil energy as a result of this Schumann resonance. We have done serious jumps, but the fam over on TikTok done beat the devil. Not only did we get the audio to work right, we even got the image to flip itself properly. You know how when you go and watch TikTok lives that they're always backwards? We fixed that too. It's so cool. Gigi, Sag is coming up on Friday. Sag is coming up on Friday. So I'm going to set this thing up here now. Okay, I'm going to get the intro out of the way because you know all the messages. I'm going to convey whatever comes out, but it's all, when you're with me, are protected. I'm your crystals, your ride or die for life, so you're covered there. All right, we're going to take a look at the energies for the week ahead. That it is a timeless reading, so whenever it found its way into the algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang with us, perfect timing. All right, chef's kiss. What's up, Zane? Hey, Dara. What's going on, Melissa? Hi, Mary. What's up, y'all? All right, you guys ready to read some cards for Taurus? Hi, Brittany. How you doing, hon? All right, yeah, we're gonna use the Biblical Tarot and we're gonna use the new Mystical Storytellers Tarot. Check them out on Instagram. I gotta make a post and tag them. It was a birthday present from them. It's a brand new deck. And I freaking love the artwork on this deck. It's gorgeous, Taurus. We got to use it for your clarifiers. We have to. All right, let's go. I literally love this deck. And this and the Biblical Tarots and the Shadow Biblical Tarot, they're syncing so awesome. The personal readings have been epic. So let's dig in. All right. God, please. Hello. Tap me in, tune me in to Taurus's energy, please, and thank you. It's Archer calling again. Hi. Don't worry. I got God on speed dial. We're covered. All right. Hey, Jesse. All right, let's go. Tap me in, tune me into Taurus's energy because Taurus is beating the devil. Literally everything I do in my life and everything I say all has signs and messages tied to it. I'm just always on. So even the fact that we had no audio on TikTok and beat it shows me that it took Taurus energy to beat the devil. You're basically an empress, male or female. All right, Taurus, that's why you're the empress. So let's go. Give me 2 shuffles for the beautiful Taurian emperors and empresses whom are amongst us today. Let's dig in. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tornacious and definitely triumphant Taurians. You're beating the devil this week, and I know it. King of Cups. The card of self-love shows up. Nehemiah building up in Jerusalem. This is rebuilding from the past, showing that you've been doing the self-love, okay? 9 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, an end of the silence in the single life as well comes in. Queen of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. You're at the New Earth timeline. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I think you've survived through the June 30th quantum leap that we experienced, and now you're into the Schumann resonance. That burst of energy that spiked and like went completely white on the seismographs, it was an energetical reset on the planet. Okay, the Earth had a panic attack on the 7th during the 7-7 portal, and I think y'all are totally feeling it, but you're beating it. I like this. Let's go. Give me the current conditions, please, and thank you for Taurus. The 9 of Pentacles, okay, single, looking good on your journey. 2 of Wands, the Star card. However, you're facing a decision. And I know this sounds like Tarot 101, but we're going to get deeper in the 2 of Cups. You're just feeling like you were either born in the wrong time or that you just don't go with the flow like the other sheep will do, right? I mean, you're here. You're in the New Earth timeline. I'm the New Earth timeline ambassador. Hello. Well, my name's actually Mark. I'm filling in for Archer. Goober called off again. I mean, I kind of look similar, but like my hair's part on there. So whatever, it's close enough for government work, right? You're feeling this, you're on your own vibrational plane, okay? I like this. It's kind of why such weird things are happening to you lately, even all around you. Your soul is going through a reboot during Cancer season. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or you have learned lessons from a Cancer, okay? The reboot you're going through, it's just that the rest of the world is behind and you're a little more tuned in than others. Some of y'all maybe are even developing your intuitive gifts, your spirituality, diving into the tarot and that. And it has directions for your future, okay? The gifts are on their way. They're being brought in for you in the week ahead, even if it is gold, frankincense, and myrrh, okay? The wise men are on their way. You've done the self-work with this King of Cups hanging out down here because the way my Sag grandma explained it to me is that the Queen of Cups pours the cup out onto everybody. Everybody gets love, Cancer energy. The King of Cups pours the heart inward to do self-love. And that's one of the hardest things to go through and do. This is just showing that you've done the self-work, and this retrograde is really letting you, Two of Wands, having to make a decision, Aries energy. Some of y'all might even be cuspers. It's letting you make the decisions to cut out the lower level vibrations that don't respect the stability that you have to offer anymore. The ones that take advantage of your nature, your kindness, and your caring. Okay? Maybe some of you guys with the star card are even living a little nomadic, like off the grid style for a while. Some of you guys might even be practicing living off the grid or like tiny home living. I'm even seeing a Taurus that might be a prepper. I can see here, okay? But you brought some other people into your lives to help you through some of these triggers. I like this. Okay. And the twos are following you a lot. Either you're a life path 2 or you're born on the 2nd, the 22nd. And I'm even seeing something about February 17th might be a date that resonates to you, or angel number 217. All right. Some of y'all are either born on 17th or the 9th as well. Your person could be too. The 29th is coming out to me as well. Okay. All right. Love department. Starting with the past person, right? Because you can miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. Okay. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. Or as soon as the only reason I'm giggling is I laid down the 10 of Wands, right? And for about 10% of my Tauruses here, I heard you say, could we just pass this section up completely? 10 of Wands, over it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, burnt the t-shirt, threw the ashes out, cleaned the fireplace. I do want everybody gets the readings, and there's some Tauruses here that missed their past person. Okay, so we'll still tap into it. Maybe for some of you guys, it'll just let you refresh the lessons so you don't have to worry about having dreams about this person. Okay, but it's cool. Ace of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. See, this door has been closed for a minute. And I really feel in this Ace of Swords with Saul's conversion that it's because of how much, like, they kind of lied like a Persian rug, didn't they? Like when they Ace of Swords, as soon as their lips were moving, you knew lies were coming out, right? Their pants were basically on fire. Sagittarius energy, you know, hot pants, you know. With the 5 of Pentacles, though, I feel like that, like you were dealing with a bit of a Black Widow soul in some kind of a capacity. This is someone that literally they were not plugged into their heart circuit. I'll find out about that, okay? They're not plugged into their heart circuit. Could even be another Taurus for some of you guys. Libra and Sag is here too, though. We'll see. Okay, new person energy, right? Either somebody that you're already involved with or you're single and you're wondering what's coming in. Hey, Nick, what's up? How's it going, Zia? How are you? All right, we got the 6 of Cups. Neat. Some of you guys, they may have children already. The Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio vibes. This person is part of the New Earth timeline that you're in with the Wheel of Fortune because you're exiting that roundabout that the Wheel of Fortune currently represents, okay? This is kind of nice on this one in that you've been stuck in a cycle for a minute and it looks like you're almost ready to go all in with this person. Lessons past, lessons learned and such. And they never seem to want to take things to the next level. For some of you guys, could be an age difference. For some of you guys, it's like friends or friends with benefits zone. It's like, oh, Taurus, it's like I've known you forever. We're such good friends. And you're like, stop saying that, right? I don't know. I'll see what's up. I'll get to it, okay? There's like some strong Cancer energy on this reading. Aquarius is here too. Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, and there's also Pisces so far. Okay, so let's dig in. Oh, sorry. This is one of my Buddhist squirrel got a birthday present. I almost knocked his hat off. All right. Let's see what we got for clarifiers, starting with your energy too. And thanks for being here too. Please subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. The Mod Squad and Melissa are still working to get me up to 70,000 subscribers before the end of Cancer season. So we'd love to have you here. If we get at 70,000 by 7/27, I would still totally, it still totally is awesomeness. All right, let's go. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. Some of you guys are either planning a move or you just have moved, but you're thinking more about the future with the 2 of Swords. Meanwhile, some of you guys have moved and decided to not list or change your address in order to keep people out of the, like, I just don't want to know where some of these people, I don't want them to know. 7 of Cups. And you're at a point in the Scorpio energy that you're ascending to another level. Some of you guys even have some strong Scorpio in your chart, like further out in the back, like maybe your Libra, your Jupiter, your Saturn placement. Your soul in this reboot that you're going through is taking you to a whole other level on this, okay? You know how like everybody that comes into your life, like you always wind up triggering people's awakenings and they never really want to hear the truth out of you, you know, right? Fool card to the lovers. You're like, I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm going to tell you what's up, right? Like some of y'all, you got the vibes that you're going to be that wise old elder someday that's like, hey, I know you're the problem. What'd you do? That sort of a thing. I think some of you guys might be online on social media. Could be like a podcast or something, maybe TikTok or Instagram, like a brand ambassador or something, or you're planning to start it. On the Fool card with that rose, I'm actually talking to a Taurus that is either considering starting or already has it's on a website about fans. All right, big ceiling fan. We'll just go with that. Okay. Whatever I'm seeing on this one is you're in a safe and protected energy, and whatever it is that you're doing, it allows you the ability to control your environment, and you're on point. All right. Some of you guys might be upgrading, getting a new studio. I'm seeing something about microphones. We literally had mic problems on TikTok. I see upgrades in equipment or something coming in. Somebody might be applying for government grants or maybe a HELOC loan, some kind of refinance work that comes in. It's like you're calling in your keeper energy, Two of Swords, the side of the sword that cuts a bit, okay? Some of you guys keep seeing red cars. I don't know why, but I keep seeing red colored cars, or somebody drives a red colored car. Somebody's remodeling too. Who's getting their kitchen redone? I literally see like a construction crew demolishing a kitchen, or somebody here actually does that for a living. This is interesting. Okay, some of you guys have some very deep Native American ancestral roots, those of you that have researched it. And that's why you're going to be finding some feathers on your paths, okay? Is that you've got ancestors coming in to help guide you through clearing out some generational karma and debt. That's why some of your past exes have wound up like being very similar to one of your parents in that, because you were still working on walking away from that programming. You know what I mean? Okay. Queen of Swords, you're into a confident era on this one where you like, if they don't want to listen to you, you know, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And that's like, you haven't helped them. You're just telling, like, if I can't, I'll give you the answers, I'll give you the info, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. Because you know your worth and you're getting to a point where you don't want to waste time anymore because you're ready with the Ace of Cups for some new love. Okay. After you've done that journey of self-love and the work to come through your dark nights of the soul, which is basically just the hardest thing you got to go through when you start looking inward on yourself and developing spirituality and maturing and growing up. Some of you guys are in one of your Saturn returns as well, that you're at a point right now that I'm definitely talking to an old soul. Regardless of your current age in this lifetime, it's the fact that you are on your soul's last mission. This is the last one for you with the star card. After this, you get to retire and go to heaven. You get your own personal cloud in Boca Raton, Florida, right? You're on your soul's final mission. This does show, especially with the Lover's card, that as I look at your soul's blueprint, I asked God, I'm like, I need Taurus's blueprints, please. He's like, okay. And I popped them and opened up like this and looked. You're meant to have love in this lifetime. I literally see it. By 2026, you're in a serious committed relationship. You're just setting the roots for it right now. And the upcoming Mercury retrograde and the energies of the week ahead right here, it's letting you just literally weed out the riffraff. All right. You're becoming a bit of a human lie detector. Have you noticed that you just walk up to people lately and you're like, I don't know if I like you. You're pulling it. You're like a reception antenna right now. So you're feeling a lot of the energy of the shifts that are going on in people, especially as the earth is going through the pulsate of this quantum leap and the jump. You're just in the new earth timeline. Okay. Ace of Cups and the Lover's card and the Two of Cups. This is happening sooner than you think. There's something in your energetical sphere that's making me want to issue a relationship watch. I really feel meteorologically weather universal like that, especially with your dominant rock getting ready to go retrograde. When Venus retrogrades, especially when it's in Gemini, Venus is going to like spin in the right direction. Okay. Venus spins the opposite way of the other planets. When Venus retrogrades, it goes the other way. And then Uranus moving into Gemini is approaching things from a totally different perspective. Okay. So you guys could be Gemini, Taurus, Cuspers even on this one, where it's going to hit and affect you even harder, faster, in that you're ready. It's really cool. Okay. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups on the Lover's card. Strong Gemini and Cancer energy in this one. Somebody here has a Libra moon. I'm also reading for somebody that's a fixed sun sign and you're listening to your moon placements. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Which is cool because everybody's welcome here. There's no such thing as cross-watching. Every contract has a loophole. Not cross-watching if you're watching all your placements. And we all have every single placement in our chart. Just because birth charts show the first basic 9 planets, there is something in every sign. Because guess what? The entire sky in the universe was all there when you were born. Okay? All right, so let's see what's cooking. Let's start into the past person because you're just looking good in the week ahead. It's really one of those vibes. You wake up one morning coming forward in the week and you're like, I just feel better. Okay, that's cool. You stop feeling the feeling of vertigo and the weird heart palpitation, butterfly stuff, and the anxiety when you have no clue why you should even feel nervous. You're coming up to a couple good days moving forward. It's cool. All right, let's dig into the past person because this person, pants are on fire. All right, let's see. That's like old jazz music. It's samples. Somebody here's a DJ or makes samples of music or mashups or something. I'm hearing Gayote, somebody that I used to know. And that whole song was based on old mashups. Page of Wands. Looks like Pharrell Williams. Look at that. I'm about ready to start singing because I'm happy. I love this deck. Oh my gosh. Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. I told you this person's been snooping. The High Priestess. They're the fake profile that's been calling you. That's what it is. You know that spam call you're getting? They got some fake profiles checking you out with that High Priestess. Because look, it's like, oh, don't mind me, just the High Priestess here. I'm just doing me. All right. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, here's what they're really doing at home. Sitting on their laptop being like, what's Taurus up to? Let's see how Taurus is. Like, oh my gosh, you clear your cache, cross watcher. The initials B or J might resonate to you. I'm also seeing the name of Jim, but they now know you're the real deal. And with this here, hold it. You triggered this person's awakening, but they hadn't been avoiding for so long because they were younger. Or did they sell their soul to the devil? 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and then they met you. Oh my. For some of you guys, I'm actually reading for a widow. I'm reading for someone, there's a Taurus here. This might only resonate to a few of you, but this past person's energy, they've already crossed into the other side. My condolences for those of you this resonates, but on this moon card, Cancer Pisces energy, I have a message. I need the Shadow Biblical deck for this. There's a message for those of you that this person has already crossed over. And condolences especially on that. Somebody might work for first responder, police, fire, and EMS because I keep seeing flashing police car lights. The Hermit card, the Devil. I just got serious chills. These messages are intense, but the 10 of Pentacles, it leads towards your 10 of Pentacles up here and your Ace of Cups. Oh my word. What I'm seeing here is this is a soul that's never crossed over. I think at one point this person, for those of you that this resonates, this person said to you at one point, like, after everything I've done in this world, I know I'm going to hell when I die, and I'm scared out of my mind. I literally see this person in nothing but a blank whiteness. They don't want to cross over. Hermit card, they're like, maybe St. Peter won't see me. It's 10 of Pentacles. This is why they're still like in your home where you hear doors slamming and sounds of like footsteps and whatnot. They're scared 10 of Swords to 7 of Wands to cross over because they're afraid that's where they're going. What I'm seeing on this one, listen, soul, person, come here. Taurus's person. Look, there's a theory that's posed. You know how rough life was on you while you were here? 10 of Cups. What if you were already on hell on earth and earth is where that is at? And when you cross over, it's like, if you want to come back and see Taurus or be Taurus's next born child so you can still be with Taurus, what if that means like coming back to earth instead of going to heaven and you've got some lessons to repeat? So in chances, if you want to go back and see Taurus, all right, when Taurus gets in that relationship and has a child and you get to go back and accompany that body to be with Taurus again, if hell is on earth, Isn't that kind of like going to hell? You can head forward into the light and go to heaven. Boca Raton, it's really nice. You'll like it up there, right? Or you can go to hell. You can go see Taurus again. Because Taurus is going to go 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, get married, have a family, awesome kids, and you're going to get to be in one of those vessels. You want to do that? You want to do that? Judgment card? You know what I mean? If you got nothing else going on, you might as well go back and try again. Sun card. They'll be back when you get married and have that next baby. They're coming for you, Sun card. We just helped that soul crossed over. For those of you that have been plagued with a widowed energy, they're happy and they're waiting for you to have a child. They're going to help guide you to your real love. I'm going to disconnect from that very special message, all right? And we're going to see the final outcome for the past people that are still here with us, all right? Many thanks, many thanks. Thank you, God. God is good. Emperor card, 8 of Wands, and the Star card. It's literally right back to your star energy that you did trigger this person's awakening, okay? And with this one here, the thing on this is that everything you were wanting to have happen in this point comes forward. What I'm seeing here is what they're planning is to reach out with that Star card and making an attempt to clear the air here. Aquarius and the Gemini is very strong. That's why you're feeling them and feeling their energy. Okay, that's wild. Star card for confirmation that they'll come through, clear the air, and it's probably going to be a little bit of a word vomit text, but it is a very big apology. I see a very big word vomit text coming your way. Okay, this one, you're going to need to turn the dimmer on your phone down because it's going to be a lot of reading, but it's really going to cover every ground that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't think they even noticed that they did that to me. That'll show that they did the work with the Star card of the 8 of Wands. What I'm seeing here is for 8% of you guys, this has already happened. And you've already gotten the first communication. If you haven't yet, it's coming in within the week ahead for you. The Emperor, your Emperor has gone through an awakening with the pole shift and they're ready to come your way. All right. This could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius, might be a Sagittarius or a Cancer. Pisces vibes are here. We've got Capricorn, strong Sagittarius and Cancer, Libra, Leo, and I said Aries, Scorpio's good, and Libra. Okay. Doesn't have to be their sun sign though, just the parts of their charts activating when I ask about you. Okay. And somebody here has had a star named after them. You know those things you can do online where you get a star named after you? I'm seeing that for a few of you guys, okay? I like this. And you or them could be born on the 6th, the 16th, or the 26th, the 21st, the 19th, the 10th, the 17th, 27th, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 15th, maybe even the 18th or 28th, okay? If the dates didn't come up, that's going to be a significant point that is like an anniversary or a memory for you guys. And I do see good news coming your way as a result of this on July 17th, okay? They totally miss you, all right? Okay, now let's get into the new vibes and see what's up with this person, okay? And thanks for being here, y'all. If you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're here at the table with me, live and in person, and traditional private YouTubes. There's also emergency readings and budget-friendly shorter readings. So shoot me an email. I reply back within 48 hours, and I look forward to working for you. And remember, all the safe-to-click links can be found by scanning the QR code here, using the link in the pinned comment there, or the links in my bio. It'll take you to the Astrology link tree. All right? Thanks for letting me shout myself out. That means the world to me. And most of us on this side, we don't say that enough. Thank you for letting me self-promote myself. Now, meanwhile, we got the King of Pentacles on this new person. Okay? They're filthy rich. They're faking. This person's lying in a good way. They're not broke as a joke. They got bank. They're generational wealth. They got old money. They're just not telling you. They got a way better car at home in the garage. It's freaky. Okay? And they're like, they want to pull you out of the friend zone or the friends with benefit zone. See, this person's telling me that they're like, Archer, Four of Swords. I didn't think I was going to fall in love with Taurus. I thought this was just going to be a fun time or a coworker or little summer romance. And now I'm developing some feelings with the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. They're going to take some action on this. And the Nine of Pentacles, there's nobody else in their life. They're single. They just get a lot of attention. Maybe you're keeping them at bay in the friend zone because they're coming on a little strong. Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Let me see what's up with that. Let me see what's up with that. The Wheel of Fortune on the Wheel of Fortune. Seriously. You guys are both stuck in the roundabout. Somebody needs to get out of the roundabout. You guys are like following each other in a roundabout, and then you're like, okay, where do we go now? What do we do? This is cool. It's cute. You guys are like, the thing on this is, you know what? I think they came on really strong at first and like in an attempt to ask you out or something, and it totally reeked or gave off player vibes, Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Now they're sitting there being like, come on, brain, think of things. Be so smart. What are you doing? This is the thing here. So you're keeping him at bay because they're kind of freaking you out, right? It kind of gave you kind of a red flag ick, right? Let me get some clarifiers to see where that goes. 6 of Swords. Oh yeah, they really should approach this from a different perspective. It's Aquarius energy. Okay, they're like, it's like using dad jokes or something. Like, so 2 Cancers walked into a bar, so the Leo ducked. You know? Oh my word. Okay, yeah, their approach wasn't all that best. The 2 of Wands. Yep, should have thought that. Crosswatcher, okay, 9 of Cups, the King of Cups. Yes, drop back 5 and punt, Strength card. This is a good vibe. Okay, it came across as player vibes. Here's the thing, Taurus, I'm going to give them a slight, that's as close as I'm getting, Melissa, Demon Bruin. But, okay, I'm going to give the Crosswatcher a slight point on this one. They haven't dated in a minute. They're the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. They're rusty. Okay, when they were younger, so much younger than today. Oh, that's a good album. Hey, Beatle record collector, I need help. No, I've already got that one. No, stop it. This person's got dad jokes. The thing on this is that even they're not in the current player vibes. It's just that when they were in the dating scene, they're kind of stuck at that point because they haven't done it in a while. And they're like, this worked back when I was dating Archer. I'm like, it don't work no more. You know, they're like, I thought the Night at the Roxbury thing was still in. It's like, no, it just looks like you have a problem. They're going to reapproach this. Okay. Somebody here might even either enjoys football or plays football or something. Hey, Lucy. Hi, Lisa. What's up, guys? What you up to? The thing on this is, oh yeah, they got to come in way less calmer or way less intense, way more calmer this time. And I think with the pole shift, that's what changed the calm versus the intense energies. They're not a player. They just really got no clue what they're doing, which is actually a really good sign because it shows that they don't got a little black book. They've taken some time in the King of Cups too to do their self-love. Okay. So that's the vibe that comes in on it. Now, what I'm seeing for it is that they're going to approach this. They're going to try again. Okay. This is probably just in the week ahead. All right, might even be around like a week and like, hey, look, I'm sorry about that. Would you just like to go to coffee? And you're like, that was all you had to ask me. I would love to go and get a coffee and talk. It wasn't like, hey, can we go away for the weekend and get a room at a Hilton? And what? Right? Just so you know, they totally want to wave the red flag in front of you so you charge them like a bull. I pulled that off the Strength card. That's Leo energy. All right. That I do see this coming in, that they're going to take a much calmer approach. Okay, they are talking to a mutual friend. They're talking to somebody online of like, this didn't work. What do I do now? And they're like, did you just try asking politely? Oh, okay. Queen of Wands into the 4 of Swords and the Chariot. This happens before we get to Leo season with the Chariot. You guys will come through this together. And I do see literally traveling. They're still on the kick about taking you on a travel or on a trip or something. That's okay. But for those of you who know this is just like, oh, okay. For those of you who are single and like straight up, I got ick off of this, just not my type vibes. Very interesting how the energies play out for you in that the reason they came into this is for about 8% of you guys, very small group, very personal-ish, that you don't work out with them, but you wind up with their friend. Straight up. Okay. That's just how it goes. And they find somebody else that works for them on their level too. But they're the way that you get to, they're your stepping stone. For the rest of you guys, they're the ones that are going to go the distance. And they will see Ace of Swords. They'll come in much more calmer. And they're already making plans with the Knight of Swords to not be so Knight of Wands. And then it goes forward to the wedding at Cana with the 3 of Cups. Crosswatcher going to get it right this time. Some of you guys, they already have too. Okay, for some of you guys, they're still catching up. Knight of Pentacles to the Hanged Man. So it could be a Capricorn or a Pisces. But you do have Cancer and Leo hanging out here. Those two are kind of joined at the hip weirdly. And then you got, oh, it's Cusper vibes. Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Libra. Strong Cancer Pisces at this moment in time. But they've also got some Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, and Aquarius too. All right. And you or them could be born on the 4th or the 9th, the 21st, the 4th, 2nd, the 3rd, the 30th, and possibly even the 1st. Okay? I love it for you, though. This is going to be a fun one. You better invite me to the wedding. I give, like, really good gifts. All right? I love it for you. Taurus, claim this thing down in the comments so we can manifest it for you. You totally deserve to have this happen. You're at the end of a very long and winding road of stress, and it's going to be much more easier street. We're heading into that vibe of, like, the slow burn energy where you just get to wake up in the morning, sit on the porch, scrolling phones, and sipping coffee. All right? We're all going in the new timeline, and you're going to love it. Beautiful. And remember, it does help the channel, Ned, if you can leave a comment down below. It's like Steve from Blue's Clues. You can do whatever you want down there. It's your comment section, okay? It's like an open door forum chat room. Help yourself. And if you want to keep your private life private, you can just leave an emoji. God knows what you're thinking when you typed it, so you're covered, all right? And remember, this will resonate to any placement of Taurus within your chart because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are why your dominant rock is a Venus, because you are all about the love. You are awesome. Nobody loves like you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? All right, Taurus. I'll see you next time. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and check out and snoop into all the playlists. Have a good time. I'll see you every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, etc., and so forth. Just page us forward safely. And I love